All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast. Coming to you live from the Washed HQ in Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze, my left, David Ruff.
So 2 days ago, it was 3/11. 3/11 day for those who celebrated. And I wanted to give a shout out to a listener on Twitter follower at Murdakes1, who pointed Will and I toward the 3/11 tiny desk that dropped on 3/11. Because that made my day. I ran it back last night. I've watched it twice. And it is very, very interesting. Very good, I must say. Not your grandma's tiny desk.
I have one critique. Just one.
Nick's face?
I don't think the desk was tiny enough.
It's a small desk, really.
It's not tiny. I would never go up to that desk and be like, that thing's tiny. I'd be like, oh, that's a pretty normal sized desk you're playing at there, 311.
I've always said that dude's name Murdakis in my head.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Good listener.
I think it is.
Good listener.
Murdakis?
He's probably got backer of the week material.
Maybe Murdakis.
He's plugged in, man. I've been
Dude,
following that fool for a minute.
We got a
Good follower.
Dillon came here from out of this world.
You know what?
Oh,
He's earned my business.
Wow. See, Dave, if you're running back videos that someone sends to you, I feel like you owe them a follow.
Interesting that Will announced me and then Dave immediately just took over and announced that he's following.
So who else have you followed recently, Dave? What's up, NASA?
Hey, happy Spivgidai to all who celebrate. Right in the heart of it.
Can you refresh what Spifgadai is for any new listeners out there?
It means spring break is for GDIs.
Can you explain what a GDI is for any new listeners out there?
It stands for goddamn independent. It is a moniker for those who are not affiliated with a fraternity or sorority. Like
Why would you ever do that?
Like Will, for example.
What?
He's a G'd.
I'm the frattest G that's ever walked this earth.
That's I'll give that to you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm happy to be
The
here.
conversation.
I'm ready to talk space for an hour if y'all are ready. Is that what we're doing today?
If you want to talk space for an hour, Dave and I can turn our mics down and we can let you rip. That would be great.
I could use a morning off, honestly.
Yeah.
Daddy loves talking space. You guys don't respect space the way I do. But anyway, I got the hat, got the NASA hat cooking. Big time with the little guy.
Dude, they should send you to the moon.
Big time with the little guy, man. Yeah, it was great. It was a great trip. Great trip.
Did you see any astronauts?
Yeah, there was one there. He was signing. He wrote a book and he was doing a signing at the place.
So he's self-promoting himself.
Tom something.
Mike.
Old bag of bones at this point. He's been to space and back. He's not going back.
Yeah, it wasn't Mike, the third dude on the moon.
Not even on the moon, just on the mission.
I don't
Well,
know.
you gotta go rogue there and just be like, I'm here, I'm stepping out. What are you gonna do to me?
Well, he didn't even go down to the moon surface. He was stayed in the
Oh,
thing that was
okay.
orbiting that.
He
Michael.
didn't try to swan dive from the space station
He didn't.
in.
He tried hell diving.
Go
Shout
in
out-
drop in with the boys.
Shout out astronaut Tom Jones.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Different Tom Jones,
Okay.
but yeah, they're both
I was
cool.
gonna say, what
She's
a
lady.
What a renaissance man that guy is.
Shout out Tom, man.
Why do all astronauts have, except for Buzz Aldrin, have like super just stable names?
I wonder how many Tom Jones there are out
Boy,
there.
they do have stable. Yeah, Buzz is not, but Buzz is the one who'll give you a knuckle sandwich. I wish Buzz would have been there, and instead of autographs, he just punched you in the mouth.
You
You
just walk up, you give him $5, he'll just punch you.
just go, "Hey, I'm on this pod, and one of the guys doesn't believe in the moon landing." Boom,
Oh yeah, you're
right,
out.
right to the kisser.
Yeah.
I said bag of bones. He's 69. That's not bag of bones territory.
Nice.
Nah.
He had white hair. Anyway, shout out Tom. Big time, man. Fun place.
Tom.
Did you touch any moon rocks or anything?
I touched Mars.
Really?
They had a little Mars chunk that was there.
You could touch it?
Yeah, you could touch it.
That's what's up, dude.
Bro, that was probably New Mexico.
I touched it, and all I could think of is how many people have touched this and haven't washed this thing in I don't know how long.
You can't wash Mars rock,
I
dude.
know. It's like it was just Jeremy as hell.
What are you gonna do?
I found some hand sanitizer afterward.
I always feel like a total dumbass when I sweep the leaves outside, like off of like a porch or something. I'm just sweeping dirt around.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah,
I
it's
know, but
pretty
it, just
normal.
it feels like a
behavior.
dumb. It feels like a stupid task
Why?
because like then like more leaves fall down.
Once we finish talking space, can we talk Cape Middleton for the rest of the time? What do we
Yeah,
do?
Dylan, dude,
you haven't missed
I think
anything.
honestly, I think no offense to you, but
I feel like I missed so much.
I've essentially gotten a full master's degree in Kate Middleton while you've been out, and even people that are keeping up with the story, I still feel like I'm hours ahead of them.
Will's got his dissertation up.
Do you know where she is?
I don't know where she is.
That's all I need.
We do have rumors of the entire royal family possibly moving to Antarctica.
That's sick.
That's a very, very recent development.
Yeah, Sally did a sneak into the studio this morning to give us some breaking news regarding the possibility of the royal family all slowly disappearing one by one.
I don't know if that theory has legs.
And then just being in a bunker behind an ice wall in Antarctica.
Sure does, though.
Is that why Harry left? He didn't want to move to Antarctica?
I get it. Living with millions of dollars in California seems like a chiller existence, metaphorically speaking, not literally.
That's good. It's cold there. That's what you mean.
That's what I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Not for long, though. Global warming, climate change, things of that literal nature.
Right. I am very happy to be back, though, with you fine gentlemen talking whatever we're talking.
I'd like to get ahead of us.
This hat's sick.
It is a sick hat.
Okay.
Thanks for getting us one. I want to get ahead of the narrative right now. Yes, my laptop is completely bare. I feel like I'm naked out here.
How are you typing on a bear?
I have no stickers on my lappy right now.
Dude, this dude's all business.
If you have any sponsorship opportunities and you'd like to get some representation on the laptop, please send some stickers our way. Wash Media HQ. Just put that on the envelope.
Is this your mug play?
Dude, I love stickers. I don't know what it is, but as a little kid, we'd go to this outdoor store in our hometown and they had stickers in the case there. And I'd always just go look at the stickers and want one.
That's from your skateboard era.
It probably was. And I'd always try to get the workers to give me free stickers. And they'd always look at me like, why do you think you can have free stickers?
Who is the around the horn, blow hard, Woody Page?
Yeah.
Who does the bit above his, That could be you, but with stickers on your laptop.
Yeah. I want everyone's stickers.
You love them, yet you got rid of them.
I can't talk about why my laptop is naked right now.
It's confidential.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've signed numerous NDAs.
Okay.
Non-disclosure agreements.
Right.
I cannot disclose per the agreement.
Don't do it then.
You can't disparage either.
Mm-mm.
Don't you fucking dare.
Mm-mm.
Much as you may want to.
Mm-mm. No disparaging from this side of the table.
Right. Okay.
Hey, can I give a shout out to our man Ricky Prosper? If you guys probably know Ricky, and if not, you know his work. He does a lot of graphic design for us. He's putting out a watch tomorrow. It's the CD watch by Ricky Prosper. As you can see, there's a CD inside the watch. It's kind of like when the files are inside of the computer.
Compact disc is what that stands for.
And Ricky's just in his physical product era, and now he's got a watch with a CD in it. And yes, it does tell time. Like Dillon asked me once he saw the watch. Who makes a watch that doesn't tell time?
Little kids' watches don't tell time. Not that that's a little kid's watch, but I didn't see the hand, so I was like, how do you know the time?
I read something recently that was like, yeah, if your Rolex, if it's not running, it's not a big deal. Doesn't matter. That's not why you're wearing it.
It's a good point.
It seems like it would be a cool thing to do to have it stuck on a time that means something to you. Maybe the time of your first child or 420. 311.
Which is the same for you.
Go follow Ricky at Ricky Prosper. Here it is.
Very
He's
cool.
the graphic god.
If you see a graphic coming from us lately, it's probably Ricky. Or I've taken something of Ricky's and completely doctored it in a terrible way just to make it look like it was Ricky's.
Like the royal family would do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good callback, dude.
Thank you.
That's a really good callback.
You guys see this picture? Oh my God. Who are they trying to fool?
I hate you. I hate you, dude.
It's clearly photoshopped.
My entire Twitter feed right now is just Kate Middleton content. Every single piece. There's nothing else on my Twitter feed.
I'm slightly bothered and annoyed with myself that I saw that picture before I knew that it was photoshopped, and I thought, okay, she's back.
No, that was my initial reaction too. And then I thought, the more I looked at it, I was like, kind of a weird way to reveal yourself. And then as people started picking holes in it, and I started zooming in more, I was like, yeah, this is not good.
The only one I noticed was the arm on her daughter.
There's just a million things in it.
There's a lot of things that really were just you didn't have to touch up if it were real. Why are you messing with your kid's ponytail?
Do you think Prince William has a pirated copy of Photoshop like I had all through high school and college?
Ooh. Probably not.
Do you think he uses a trackpad or a mouse?
Okay.
I feel like one of us should go missing for a while.
That'd be fun. So
It's good for business.
Yeah, I'm not going to say which TV show it is because I think it's a great twist and said TV show. But there's a certain TV show where someone disappears and he gets super famous and suddenly life is different.
Dave, you mind Going away for a few months?
Say no more.
Okay.
It'd
I
be
was just
kinda-
thinking. Never
Actually,
mind.
this isn't the worst idea.
I know. And we just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
We just talk through it.
I wish one of us didn't have kids. It'd be a lot easier without kids in
The
the
kids
mix.
really complicate the going missing thing.
Yeah, it'd be like, can you imagine like 10 years from now, like, I don't know, Fritz learns how to Google something and he like looks me up and he's like, Dad, it says you were missing for 3 months and you came back and had 1 million Twitter followers.
Well,
LeBron was tweeting about you.
I would do anything for this family, including fake going missing.
Yeah, I'd be like, see that grill in your mouth right now, Fritz? My absence paid for that.
There would be a listener who would drive by my home. There's probably a listener in my neighborhood I just don't know about. He would drive by and just see me like in my garage.
It'd be a great Reddit thread of just
Hey,
Dave sitting in his garage chugging beers.
I saw Dave picking up pizza via First Family. Like he's fine. Dave's in Oak Hill.
He's been in Turkey. Everyone's like, is Dave in Turkey?
Dave finally got his hair done. Possibly his teeth, maybe some tops.
You just come back 30 pounds heavier because you've just been drinking Coors Banquet beers in your garage. I kind of want to see Heavy Dave.
Gotta say,
I'm so intrigued with this story.
Coors is the
It's-
number
it's
one
the most
garage
intriguing
beer.
shit going, dude.
It's wild.
Hey, we got a lot of other intriguing stuff going on. Beyond the paywall, you did exactly 5 minutes yesterday. We had special guest J-Bone on for, you guessed it, exactly 5 minutes. It was a blast.
J-Bone was on?
He even dropped a Gangnam Style joke.
Oh, he killed it.
He's so different, dude.
People probably think we prepped him. We did not.
No, we didn't.
We got a blank ball. You familiar with the blank ball?
He's not. You've never gotten one before.
I'm
Bitch.
familiar with it.
I'll be firing blanks here in a few weeks.
That's my dude.
That's sick, dude.
We got one, and I don't want to spoil the show. You got to go behind the paywall, but you're gonna like it.
Patreon.com/Circling Back podcast. You can also subscribe to Patreon on Spotify. Just search Circling Back, and you're going to be like, why are there 2 Circling Back feeds on Spotify? Because one of them's a Patreon feed, dude.
You can listen there too. It's crazy the technology these
Bit
days.
Madness is upon us. Randy, where do we stand with Bit Madness? I saw you doing your little bracket yesterday. I'm trying to ignore the bracket until it's released live on air because I'm a savage.
There's no way Via 313 doesn't have a deal today, right?
They got to.
313.
They got to.
All right, yes, I got everything written down here. Everything I'm about to say will be in the description of this episode as well, so you can go down there and read it. But pretty much the link for the brackets is in the description of this episode. If you're getting an error when you try to pull it up, it's just probably because you're signed into multiple Google accounts. So either do it on your phone or do a incognito window. That seems
Dylan's
to be
familiar
the
with
way.
those.
What is that? I don't.
Yeah, Dillon, can you explain?
They still track your shit, by the way.
Real
Just
beater
remember.
hours.
What does that mean?
Incognito. So basically, it doesn't show up on your browsing history. You can surf the internet without, like a digital footprint.
But what if, why would you want it to go away? What
Yeah.
if you want to revisit that later and you want to go in your history?
Well,
Maybe there are certain sites that you want to visit without people finding out.
How does
Such
that affect
as?
like your recommended?
What do you mean recommend what? Like
Just-
place to eat? What do you mean?
Yeah, like cookies.
Recommendations for like
Yeah.
sites that you go back to, so they know how to like source material that you might be into.
Well,
Certain
like-
content.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. Probably the wrong fucking questions.
Yeah. So, anyways, if it's not working, just go to do an incognito window. And very importantly, the first prompt that you get there, the first field is your email or your social media handle. Please put that in there because we've had multiple times in the past where people have not done that and they won and then we can't contact them. And we were just talking yesterday on exactly 5 minutes. We might do multiple prizes this year, maybe a first, second, and third. We got stuff to give. So there's opportunity to win this year. So please put your email or social media handle. I think it's hidden.
What kind of shit we giving away, man?
Hey, maybe you pipe down over there, bud. Maybe you pipe down over there.
We know you want to tweet like an eyes emoji or something. but
Yeah,
just fucking
chill out.
Calm down.
We need to get a little love seat for the studio and have people come sit in.
No, we
That'd
don't.
be a good prize.
It's already a little warm in here. They're gonna be closest to me.
I
No.
told you I got to do that for the Bobby Bones show and they were in Austin, and it was a cool experience.
You got that black leather couch
yeah,
at your
you
place,
get the
right?
black one from your couch that you don't use anymore.
Yeah, I got a black leather couch on my black.
A lot of porn jokes early in this podcast.
Randy, your hair is looking hella poofy
It's
today.
fine.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you.
it's
haven't- I guess, yeah, it is. All right. Anyways, so pick your bits, and then I'd recommend taking a screenshot of your bracket before you submit it, because
Oh,
after you
yeah.
submit it, you can't actually see it again. So take a screenshot. We'll figure out the prizes. We'll talk there. And then after you got everything, before you submit, the password is backer20, just like Roback, all lowercase. Backer20. Then you just submit it, and it's there. And you have your bracket. And I think we'll probably maybe do the first episode the 20th. That's a Wednesday, and the actual March Madness starts the 21st.
You forgot the most important part.
Oh, yes.
You got to hashtag Super Sage so he can see it.
Yes, that's it.
What the fuck? Like, how long have you worked here?
Yeah, what's your problem?
That's true.
Grow up, Randy.
But like I said, everything will be in the description of this episode. Just go there, get your brackets in. You have a week to do it. And happy Bit Madness, everyone.
Thank you, Randy. YouTube.com/circlingback. Go subscribe. Premieres every Monday and Wednesday at 2:30 Central Time. Hopped in the chat last episode, just vibing out with the boys and the ladies and everyone else. It was fun. But first, let's hear from our friends over at Muggsy. Muggsy makes the most comfortable jeans, chinos, shorts, and joggers ever. They're made from buttery, soft, patented stretch materials. Anytime that a company decides to patent their materials, you know they're cooking with gas. These things look stylish, but are insanely comfortable. Never too baggy, never too tight. Frankly, they're the best thing to happen to legs since chairs. That's what's up.
That Cool Max denim, when it hits your skin.
Ooh-wee! That's what I say.
What, the ones that are like air conditioners for your legs? The ones that they spent years developing in a lab to have the most breathable jeans ever? The ones that were designed with lightweight fibers to ensure a cool breeze with every single step?
I was in the mosh pit at
very
Fall Out
same.
Boy, Dillon, and I was wearing mine. And they were just breathing. I wasn't sweating at all because of the Cool Max denim.
Oh my god, I didn't think about
I
that.
went to a rock and roll concert.
That's good use.
How
of
sick
them.
would a Bosch pit be where it's just all Chris Bosch around you?
Just Raptors.
You can't see anything.
Were you the friction in those jeans? I guess you guys don't know Fall Out Boy lyrics anyways.
Okay. The guys at Muggsy have one mission in life: to give every guy the confidence to walk blindly into their closet, reach out, and know whatever they pick will have them looking good and feeling even better. They've got more than just pants, ladies and gentlemen. They got it all. Go check it out. Randy and I have been stunting in our corduroy shirts. They got some crew necks that are just so tasteful. So tasteful.
Corduroy shirts?
Yeah, dog.
I haven't seen that shit.
Well, sorry, bud. You missed the train on that one. But if you, Dillon, here you go. If you head over to Muggsy.com, you can get 10% off now using code STEAM. That's 10% off of some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. Muggsy also offers free shipping and returns, so there's absolutely no risk giving them a try. If you're in Chicago, Boston, DC, or Austin, Texas, make sure to head downtown and check out their storefronts as well. Easy vibes every time, and you can even enjoy beer as you shop. Well,
Oh, what
everyone's like, I don't want to talk about Kate anymore. We're not talking about Kate, guys, but we are stepping into the lab to do a little touching base conspiracies.
Are we going to talk about John and Kate +8?
We could. Do
going
you think they're
on?
not actually octuplets?
She's awful. Kate.
Why?
You see the way she just berated him during that interview? Like, you see that?
He probably did. He deserve? Isn't he cheating?
Oh, cheating ass.
He started to speak and she cut him off. She's like, I told you to be quiet. It was really uncomfortable. It's just something like that. It was bad. She stinks.
Wasn't he hitting it on the Lolo?
His wife?
No, didn't he have like a side piece?
I don't know.
His Gumar?
I don't know about that.
Okay, sorry. I thought
He might stink too, but she stinks.
I thought he was getting on the DL.
Maybe.
Speaking of side piece, haven't there been some pieces flying off the side of these jets?
Whoa.
Oh, Boeing.
Yeesh.
Boeing.
Yeesh.
Not a good time to be holding. Boeing.
Usually when I hear boing, I think it's a good thing.
Unless you're on a Boeing.
What's going on with Boeing? Like,
Do it in Tucker voice.
what's going on with Boeing?
A lot.
What's
Will.
going on?
Like, I asked Dave before this episode, like, are there certain airlines that fly with Boeing more than other airlines? Like, do I need to be thinking about this as I'm booking plane tickets?
I think when you get on a plane, there's like a 70% chance it's a Boeing.
That's,
Every airline uses them.
American definitely uses them, if I know anything about American. They're definitely cutting corners.
A lot of the video I saw, it was United.
Okay.
So
Okay.
They all have them.
we have a lot of pilot friends who listen to this show.
Mm-hmm.
As we've
Shots.
learned, and they will, they'll probably let us know. But I think across most airlines, there's some Boeing in the mix.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like pilots should respect me very much.
No.
The fact that they listen to this show makes me feel good, though.
I think they listen just so they can critique us and be like, you guys are such idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder how many of them are listening in the cockpit.
Get in the pit and try to love someone.
Pilots, you mean?
Yeah.
Pilot Pete.
You got to
Like,
think someone is listening to us in a cockpit at some point.
you know Pilot Pete's dating Nick and Sue right now?
You fucker.
Oh, I told you guys. Talk about punching down for Ek and Sue.
Will said that Pilot Pete's having quite the renaissance.
No.
Dude, he's
that
kind
guy
of a dog. He's
stinks.
kind of a dog. He's kind of a dog in this show.
That guy stinks.
Guys, it sure looks like Boeing might have iced a whistleblower mid-deposition.
Yeah, I think they did.
Homie got iced.
I don't like to always surmise about people's deaths, even though we do that seemingly regularly on this podcast. But
We're drawing attention to it.
I think they killed this guy.
Cause of death is what?
Suicide. Headshot.
Via, okay. Firearm.
Self-inflicted gunshot to the head, I believe.
And so,
In his truck outside of a hotel.
but reports say that he was trying to be helpful during this trial, leading up to it. That didn't seem to be a reason that he would do this.
John Barnett worked for
R.I.P.
Boeing for over 30 years, retired in 2017. In the days before his death, he'd been giving evidence in a whistleblower lawsuit against the company. What Will kind of touched on some of the issues Boeing's having, and we could go down the line. It's a lot. They're having a lot of problems.
This dude was definitely killed by someone. Like, definitely.
Well, look,
I'm as sure as I am about Epstein.
he was either killed by someone in connection to this, or the stress and harassment he might have been receiving from them caused him to do it. But it is an interesting time to do it, as he was legitimately doing a multiple day deposition regarding like what he's been doing the last 5 or 6 years, and that's being a whistleblower, being like, hey, you guys have shoddy practices, and that's putting it lightly.
To come forward like this means that he was down with the cause. Like, he wanted these problems to get fixed,
Right.
and he wants people to be held accountable for them.
He said
So you would think he want to follow through on that.
exactly, and he said like a lot of the reason that he had the anxiety and the dread of his job was because they were putting out these airplanes that were putting people's lives in danger, and he didn't want to be responsible for it. And so, yeah, to become a whistleblower, you would think that you're on the good side of things and you're trying to right the shit. Like,
Yeah. So some other stuff's come to light regarding Boeing. So a 2014 undercover video, I believe it's from Al Jazeera, was doing this undercover investigation into Boeing's practices at their manufacturing plants. And there's a guy walking around like a hidden camera, and he's asking employees at this plant, like, hey, would you fly on this plane? About this one specific plane. I don't know if it was like the Dreamliner or whatever, one of the ones that's having problems. And like 10 of the 15 were like, no. And the one guy, like, so obviously 5 of them said yeah or whatever, but one guy who said yeah, he goes, yeah, probably. And then he follows it up with, I also have a death wish, so. Like, okay.
Okay.
So not exactly a resounding
right on.
not a
Right
huge
on, right on.
affirmation of
there.
your work. Yeah, so
And when did this happen? The death?
like in the last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to? Can I go through a laundry list of Boeing?
I would
issues?
like you to do that because I needed that this morning, and so I did a little research myself. I did my own research. But I think there's probably a lot of people out there who saw the whistleblower story for the first time and didn't realize the grand landscape of all the problems they're actually having.
Okay, so Monday, a couple days ago, a 787 Dreamliner plunged suddenly mid-flight, injuring dozens of passengers after a pilot said he temporarily lost control of the aircraft. Okay. In January, you had part of an Alaska Airlines 737 MAX where the side of the plane blew off. What was it? A part blew off of the side of the plane just after takeoff. A preliminary federal investigation revealed that Boeing probably didn't put the bolts in the so-called door plug that are designed to prevent that part from blowing off the plane. You got to put the plugs in.
Yeah, normally if I was constructing a plane and something required bolts, I'd probably put them on.
I think about me and Randy putting together my smoker, and like
You got a few screws left over, and you're like, yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was like, that would have been the worst feeling if we looked down and we saw some leftover like screws and lug nuts.
More than 10,000 Boeing-built commercial jetliners are in service worldwide, which is almost half of the world fleet.
Not great. Not great. Okay, cool.
In February, pilots on a United Airlines 737 MAX reported that flight controls jammed as the plane landed in Newark. It's being investigated. 2 weeks ago, the Federal Aviation Administration flagged safety issues with the de-icing equipment on 737 MAX and 787 Dreamliner models that could cause engines to lose thrust. You don't want to do that.
Mm-mm. You know I'm a thrust boy.
Like a whiskey night.
Okay.
Hold on.
Why'd you do a soft dab?
It was trending soft.
Dude, it's a thing we've been doing lately.
That was sensual.
It's a
soft
thing we've been
dab.
doing last few
We've
days.
not
all
doing
been
soft-
doing it.
We're not
Yeah.
doing soft
The
dabs.
boys are doing soft dabs for soft thrust.
your skin was touching for like 2 full seconds.
He's my
Skin
friend
to
and my
skin,
business
dog.
partner.
Skin to skin.
It's too much.
Ever heard of it?
Just go
It helps
quick.
the boys bond.
Daps are you get in and out on a dap.
I was trying to think of real or fake businesses the other day, just like because that's how my brain's wired. And I thought of Skin to Skin, which is it was like a place in Florida where you go and you spoon with other people naked, just to bond with other people.
No pen.
Strangers?
No pen, no pen, no pen.
Are these strangers?
But my fear is that it would turn into a pen situation.
If you go back to your
Yeah.
if you go back to your room and sit on your hands, you can do whatever you want.
There's been some pen during those.
That's the thing, yeah. Like suddenly you open something that's trying to make people feel comforted in the world, and then the next thing you know, you got lawsuits and you got a brothel on your hands.
Like, what if they set you up with just a complete baddie? You know?
Yeah, dude, that's fat.
You just like, oh god,
Oh
you gotta tuck it,
Yeah.
but you gotta know where to
No,
tuck
you
it.
can't
really.
tuck it.
Yeah.
You're just out there. Could be fun.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a real thing or is this just something you thought of?
Skin to Skin in Palmetto Beach.
Dude, that's for real. Let's go.
It's skin2skin.net.
I just don't need human contact like that. Like I've got sufficient contact like in my own personal life, not to.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, look at this guy.
Good for you, man.
hey.
And that means I'm getting relatively none because I'm famously not a cuddler.
Oh, you're not?
No,
Dude, I've
I would-
retired.
I would cuddle the shit out of you.
I've retired.
It's a little hot.
I can cuddle
Yeah.
up until it's time to actually sleep. I can't cuddle while I sleep.
Dude, I got a kid in my arms enough. I don't need someone. I don't need other stuff in there.
What I'm about to say
It's
might
that-
shock you.
It's that bottom arm. It gets trapped, and it's like a whole situation. Or you can put it up high, and your shoulder starts to hurt. It's
I've
like
got
a whole
enough
thing.
shoulder issues.
I know.
I honestly spoon Randy, my dog, not
Oh.
this fucker, more than more than my wife.
We'll see you after K-pop what happens.
Okay, don't spoil my weekend and fun.
The other day, I came up with the idea for a side sleeper mattress, but then I realized that it's already been made.
It's like a hot dog bun.
Yeah, but your brain still came up with it.
My brain came up with it. It was a good
Mhm.
idea.
Yep.
And the idea was like there's a place like you can get your arm like inside the mattress kinda,
Oh yeah.
so that you can sleep uninterrupted if you're sleeping on your side.
There's definitely people effing that mattress.
you're gonna fuck the mattress, brother.
Someone created one where you can like take it. There's like you take a whole chunk out and you stuff your arm down and you put it back in.
Wait,
So-
so it's like they scooped the bagel?
A little, if you want to make that analogy.
This is
sure.
giving hot dog bun.
Look
I'm
up
not
the
trying
side,
to
look
make-
up the side sleep.
Have you
I'm
guys
not
seen the
trying to make
genius?
this-
Have you guys seen the 8 Sleep?
What?
This
No.
new high tech thing?
No.
The 8 Sleep is a thing that you put on your bed and it like tracks all your sleep for you. It adjusts the temperature of your bed so you can make it like cooler or hotter if you're a cool sleeper. And it's just I don't really know. It's like a Whoop band for your entire mattress essentially.
It's a lot of data.
Yeah, I don't know if I need the data based on like what I've learned in life about myself.
Yeah, that's a lot of the reason why I'm no longer doing the whoop. I kind of like would
What
wake
are we
up.
doing with this data?
Great point, for one, and then also wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel pretty good this morning. And I would look and be like, well, you shouldn't, because you slept like shit, and now your day's fucked. You should probably stay home from work and like sleep. I'm like, wow.
Brittany, I just sent you a picture of the side sleeper. I just wanted y'all to get a visual on this. See what I'm talking about. I want one so bad.
Here comes the side sleep.
Then we can move on. We can move
Oh,
on.
I just killed the mosquito that's been flying around this studio this
Is that a
entire
mosquito?
episode, dude.
Wow,
Not a
MVP.
mosquito, but a gnat or something.
Do y'all have? The,
Oh my word,
Do y'all have the mosquito hawks?
dude!
around
Those
your
big
house?
dogs,
Dude,
They're bad right now.
Huge.
Yeah, they're
this
they're
year.
harmless though. Sally keeps freaking out about them.
They're
Like Sally,
harmless.
just let them die, dude.
They're annoying though.
See, look, you stuff your arm down in there.
I don't know if I want to stuff my arm down in there.
I do. I'm a side sleeper.
Like elbow deep.
Then buy one if you're real. If you're a real side sleeper, then be a real side sleeper.
The price point is quite high on this bad boy.
Finance it.
Is this like Springer making the punch at the frat house party where he dipped his whole fucking arm in?
You never said who it was. It was Springer.
Oh fuck yeah!
Could you make party punch in this?
I don't know if it's gonna hold liquid. 'cause
You could put a plastic
it's
bag in
foam.
it and make a party punch, and like,
It's a foam mattress.
could you store beers underneath it and stuff?
Yeah, you probably
That'd be
could
sick.
if you want to crack one mid sleep.
Hold on, let him cook.
Yeah.
It's done. He cooked it.
What else could you pull out of there? What if you just
Could you
started doing
sous vide
magic
in this
tricks?
thing?
Crackers. If you want a little snack.
What if you sous vide it in this?
I don't know.
You
Will
could
it-
cook in this thing, dog.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know why you would.
Think about it. Like
Anyway,
it just cooks on
I'd
your
take out the
natural body
pillows.
heat.
I'd just take out the pillows from this thing and just shove my whole body in there.
That'd be sick.
Just sleep in my little coffin.
Hell yeah, dude.
What if you stuffed a Yeti coffin down in there? and then like you had your little buddy sleeping in it. If
Has
you had like
has
a
Yeti
buddy.
made a mattress yet?
It's going to be $12,000 whatever they do.
You're gonna have to take out a second mortgage on your home.
They're making a cot soon for sure.
Yeah,
They're giving cot.
yeah,
Sure.
a $13,000 cot. It's like a snoo. It wiggles you to sleep at night.
Oh, like the snoo? Yeah.
You can take the mattress off the
Dude,
screen
how
now.
cool
Thank
is
you,
the
Randy.
snoo?
Dude, it's amazing technology. Just wiggles them.
Got dads over here, man.
Yeah, not looking good for Boeing.
It's never been a better time to be on the conspiracy side of things when it comes to big business and stuff and royal families and such.
I mean, this is pretty brazen.
This is reckless.
Are the politicians doing anything about it?
I looked up.
They whacked this guy, huh?
No, they killed him.
Allegedly. No, we don't. There's no evidence that suggests that. I mean, look, motive is there. However, you're going to need more than that. Okay. You understand?
You're gonna need some DNA. But where's the evidence? Who's investigating this?
What kind of blicky did he use?
I don't know, man. It's sad.
It's sad.
This is also a reminder that lawsuits, depositions, things of that nature, very stressful. Worth noting. Like, that shit sucks.
Thanks for noting that.
It's
That was a good note.
It's not fun.
I'll put that in the notes of this podcast.
Please do. Just so before you get into a pissing contest, think about it.
Oh,
Are we
wait.
back?
Why are we
that?
playing the theme song again? Are we done? Or wait, are we circling back on circling back?
Oh my gosh.
We're doing a podcast within a podcast right now.
That's never been done as far as I'm aware.
Dillon, I'd like to circle back as you kind of had the same experience that I had when I missed some episodes last week. That I missed Bottle Night.
Yeah.
Devastating, but I will endure. But you had the same reaction regarding a certain story we did on Monday, which is NFT Nick. He has since put out several other videos. He's flying around in a helicopter in New York City, just mean mugging the camera. Dog behavior.
This guy's got my head in a pretzel. I don't know what to think of him yet. I think I hate him so much that I love him.
Choose rich.
He's such a clown. I don't like to make fun of ugly people because you can't help it. But he's the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life.
He's in terms of looking at something, he's on the tougher side of the spectrum.
I'm sorry, man. You're kind of choosing poor right now. That's what you're giving. And I don't know if that's what you want to give or what you mean to give, but that is what people are going to take away from this show right now.
What I hate about this guy, but I also respect the hell out of, is that he's getting exactly what he wants from everyone. Like, everyone's just can't stop dunking on him.
Podcast
The community notes, he's just in an absolute war with.
Well, he's getting smoked by the nose.
He's
That's
getting
fair.
smoked.
Are there designated people that do community notes, or can anyone submit a community note about something?
I've wondered how that
I want
happens.
to start instead of ratioing you one weekend. I just want to community note your ass.
I want one community note on one of my tweets.
I know,
That'd be
yeah,
great.
right. Like
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
Like,
I want people.
okay.
I want it to be
Community
a
has-
good enough tweet that I do
Hey,
people.
Y'all
Community's
can
got
probably
something to
community
say.
notes my Spiffgadi tweet that I totally stole from you. You
This-
could probably
this
make
guy
that
stole
happen.
this tweet from @dchivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you could get more clout for community noting somebody. Like Dillon
Yeah.
did this community.
Yeah.
note. Like I could get some clout by saying like his son's name is not actually Seven.
How many notes does it take to show up? You know, like how many people have to comment on your trash post to where there's a community note that appears? The
like-
helicopter thing was funny because he recorded that video. Like, about to get on my helicopter to go to my private jet to fly to a meeting, but it's like he's filming from like outside like a gated part of it. Like he wasn't even next to the helicopter. Like anyone could walk up there and do that. And why didn't he do a video from the private jet?
Yeah, how do you not have one of your social media boys behind you as you're getting on the helicopter while you're loading in?
I'm convinced that the guys that were on the yacht with him, I'm convinced that they were not prepared that day to be on the yacht,
No.
and that they are like begrudgingly taking part in this. And they're like we are friends with you. We've known you for a long time. We want to hang out, but like, are you going to be doing the content
Yeah.
stuff?
What are we getting ourselves
Like, is this
into
just going to be
today?
a normal thing? Or are we doing the thing?
Are we doing your
with
thing?
you? Yeah.
Like there's enough evidence like for and against crypto that people make cases all the time for, having diamond hands or famously having paper hands.
Like Randy.
And so like That's fine. I'm not gonna have that argument with anybody.
Yeah.
But when it comes to NFTs, hasn't it been pretty widely discovered that these things are pretty much worthless? And so for that to
moment.
be your thing, that like you're still pushing, it just is a weird look to me.
Yeah, how am I supposed to believe that you've become rich from NFTs when they've all just tanked?
It's a great point.
Unless you're the one who's selling them and just making rich off.
Well,
getting
you know,
rich off
like-
idiots.
People don't really want to talk about it, but you know, Johnny just got out of rehab for smoking crypto.
That's true.
Yeah.
He was trying to buy some crypto off the street the other day. They couldn't find it.
He just
you know?
got out of rehab again.
Yeah. The house that he was recording from, that he claims is his, but is clearly just an Airbnb with the like super generic like choose, what does it say? It said choose rich every day.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, every day in that context is supposed to be 2 words, not 1.
That's a good one.
That's
good, Dillon.
that's the house of a just complete douchebag.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
He's
for
watching
him.
Scarface on a Monday afternoon.
That fucking rocks.
No one, he's watching Scarface in his home theater.
Like, it's Monday afternoon, dude. Are you supposed to be trading?
Like he's just
If I knew that the people I'm trading against are watching Scarface all Monday afternoon, I kind of feel like I have a competitive edge there.
all the rich like new money douchebag cliches. He's just completely nailed. Scarface, like the neon sign in your house.
You know he has a newsletter, right? I believe
Randy's
someone
a
in this room is a
subscriber, yeah.
subscriber.
Randy's subscribing.
Randy, any tips?
Randy
I don't-
chose rich.
He's gonna
I-
start buying NFTs.
I only read the Colin Rutherford one. I've not read his yet. Someone signed me up during the premiere.
How many apes do you have now?
None.
No
None,
apes.
None. But I am subscribed to 3 newsletters. I don't know what this third one was that someone signed me up for, but whatever.
He was just scoping out the haters from his helicopter.
Where are they?
He's just looking
The,
for.
the video is
Looking down
clear.
at the pores.
It's clear that in the video, I think he thought that he was getting a picture taken of him, and so he just freezes in the middle of the video. He doesn't move. He's not mean mugging the camera. He just didn't
Dude,
realize.
He's so perfect.
Oh my
What's-
god!
Oh, he's getting his community notes are getting community notes.
You can get double community noted.
That's
Dude,
rough.
That's never been done.
Shortly after the video in the QT was posted, a helicopter owned by Charm Aviation, a tour operator, and which is the same model and color as the one Nick claimed was his, took off for a 20-minute round trip.
Oh my god!
It is likely Nick was just on a sightseeing flight for tourists.
He absolutely was. Like that. It's very clear. That's what happened.
I'm going to rate this note.
I am too.
I didn't know you could rate notes. That's good.
It is. It's helpful.
Is this note helpful? Yeah, I just rated it too.
And I have submitted my rating. Sign up to be a community notes contributor.
Sign up, dude.
I'll leave that to Dillon. I feel like that's a Dillon play.
Dude, I'm all over that shit. This guy's so great.
I love this guy.
He's,
I followed him for a total of 4 minutes.
it's a sightseeing tour that he's on.
Am I still following him? I think I am.
It's obviously a sightseeing tour. It's flying around the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah, he's
perfect.
He's not flying to a meeting on the top of another skyscraper.
Dude,
he's just like
He's so dedicated to the bit. Like he's spending real money to go to like pull this shit off too.
yeah.
I don't know how much it costs to go on this tour, but
I want to know what his subscriber base has done in the last like week.
Oh man,
Statue of Liberty.
he's trying to tweet through it. Man, I love it.
He's going to Ellis Island.
We could probably get him on the show. I
Wait.
bet. I wonder if he's in town for South by.
He's choppering here, dude.
He's giving South by.
He's choppering
How
here.
far in real life can you go in a helicopter?
I don't know.
Without
I don't know.
refueling?
I won't find out.
Let's
not,
guess.
Not videoing from his recording from his PJ. It's all the evidence you need. This guy's just totally full of shit.
Will and I know a couple guys who can get him on a PJ.
Yeah. He's probably got a similar fate.
Choose rich.
Choose rich. I can't
This
believe you're not
this
choosing
guy's
rich.
face. It's the most punchable face I think I've ever seen in my life.
I don't trust this guy with my money because I just don't think that he actually has it like that.
He's got 2 community notes on his video.
You really don't see that very often. They doubled down on the notes.
You can have helicopter money, you can have private jet money, but I don't care what you have as long as you have rocket money.
Oh, by the
Oh
way,
my
the
God.
helipad is owned by Manhattan Helicopters. Sorry, Will. I stepped on that.
It's their helipad it notes.
It's theirs.
You guys know about Rocket Money. I love using Rocket Money. I get an email every single Monday from Rocket Money that gives me an overview of my finances, but that's not the real reason I love Rocket Money. It's one of the reasons, but the real reason is because it's just helpful when it comes to canceling my subscriptions that I simply don't need. Did you guys find any subscriptions you forgot about? You probably did when you signed up for Rocket Money and you're like, why have I been paying for this for the last 6 months? Not even using it? Are you kidding me? What's my problem? Nearly 75% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about.
I'm guilty.
Everybody in this room.
Yeah.
Before I started using Rocket Money, I thought I had like one account for everything. And then I started realizing that there are certain things I had 2 accounts for. And it was like, well, that seems like a waste of money. Why did I sign up to watch this one game one time? And then now I have this account forever. Why did I sign up to watch this fight and buy a fight? And I started a new account. I'm an idiot.
That's
Come on,
real
Will.
easy to do, Will.
You fool. Stop wasting your money. Stop wasting your time doing it. Let them do it for you. They'll even go in and help you out. You can just send a picture of your bill to them and they'll be like, you know what? We're going to handle this. We're going to try to get your money down. Rocket Money is the personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and it helps you lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. You have full control of your subscriptions and you have a clear view of your expenses. It's truly a beautiful thing. They've got over 5 million users and they've saved over $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's features. Stop wasting time on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. Again, rocketmoney.com/circling. You guys ever had a shitty coworker that like was out to get you?
I've had shitty coworkers.
I used to put super prejudice stuff in your columns whenever I'd like edit for you at PGP.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was always me, dude. I'm sorry. I thought I'd come out with it now.
I noticed that. I'd go back to read it. I'd be like, oh, who put that xenophobic joke in there?
Mhm.
That was Will.
Mhm.
And it was
He
Will.
was trying to sabotage your shit.
God. Making it look like I chose poor. Hashtag.
Never choose poor, dude. Well, I think we found an all-time shitty coworker. His name's Bob.
Fuck this, dude.
Hey, Bob. Suck one, dude.
By the way, whoever wrote this did Bob a real one by not saying Bob's real name.
Yeah. Well, it is Reddit. They might show up to his house and like murder him or something. She said, someone in IT trolled me for over a decade. Have I any recourse? I work in a medium-sized firm. Are we sure it's not small to medium-sized?
I would like to know
Let's
that.
be
too.
honest here.
Between 2014 and January 2024, I found myself constantly making mistakes while working. Some examples are my calculations on Microsoft Excel being wrong, data inputs on spreadsheets being wrong, booking the wrong days with my annual leave by accident. I booked the 1st through the 10th of October, but suddenly I had booked the 3rd to the 13th of October, impacting the business negatively. Typos. She goes on to say that she felt like she was going crazy and she did she did the actual math for a lot of this spreadsheet stuff on the side. And then in February 2024, just to confirm that she was doing it correctly, 2024, February, last month, Bob, he got fired. Sounds like it was a hostile firing based on some of the comments of this Reddit thread. And the new IT guy over the next 2 weeks approached her and showed that he had just been changing stuff by accessing the system, editing her work, and changing the information she had put into her annual leave sheet, among other things. Hey, Bob, what's your problem, dude?
This is such shitty behavior.
What a colossal waste of time.
Is this guy like red pill? Does that count? Is he red pill adjacent?
She goes on to say that she was overlooked for promotions.
She couldn't work from home because of unreliability issues, which would be a real bitch.
Had to undergo assessment for ADHD and early onset Alzheimer's and other cognitive
See, that's
tests.
where it's like, that's where I'm showing up to Bob's place and being like, it's on site.
Okay. Let's spin this. What if she got on some dope like Vyvanse or Addies?
Yeah,
Because of
did
Bob.
she get any like drugs out of it?
What if she got on that limitless shit? Did you ever think of that?
What if he was just trying to make her grind harder?
How fast are you running to your boss and be like, I fucking told you, like this was not me.
Yeah,
That sucks,
like
man.
it's not
10
your
years?
it's not your boss's fault, but like it would be really hard to not resent the company after that and just like go find another
they
job.
hopefully they made her whole on this.
He made her like question if she was going like legitimately like losing her mind.
Yeah. This is such shitty fucking
I'm hoping she
behavior.
milked this for all it's worth. Like you know what I mean? Like her next, when she's up for promotion, and apparently for promotions you have to do your own cover letter again, which is crazy. But she was like, by the way, I don't know if you remember the whole Bob thing. That was me. So just putting that in there. I bet they did her right.
I hope
hopefully.
so. I wonder why Bob had a grudge against her.
I think Bob wanted to hit.
Yeah, and she wasn't giving it to him.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted her to be his work wife.
Yeah, this is classic. Like I'm gonna make her look worse behavior. I don't think Bob likes women. I don't think he's a part of a women's rights movement.
Think he's an incel?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was Excel. It was her spreadsheets.
It's
Yeah.
good. He's giving incel.
He was in her Excel.
Right. But giving incel.
They are
in the
not the
Excel.
same.
Right.
Fucking Bob.
Well, the OP did acknowledge that Bob had assaulted a woman on the premises and was dismissed without being allowed back in, screaming at her gross unprofessional behavior. He had left a significant amount of evidence of his trolling behind. He had tried to chat me up when I first joined the company. I refused him, which is why I think it started.
There it is.
See, Bob was trying to hit, dude. Is that why you've been fucking with Dave shit all the time?
Bob's got no hose.
Shut up, dude.
Dylan's been editing your jokes out.
Of the pod?
Mhm.
Yeah, I get with Randy afterward. I write down all the funny.
And then
funny
he
moments.
sometimes he writes down your funniest ones, and then he re-records them in his voice, and then puts them in.
It's true.
I have been losing followers lately.
Yeah, Dylan's actually been removing followers from your Twitter account. He got access to it.
People are like, Dave's kind of losing his fastball. Like maybe it's time for Dave to take maybe I don't know, just disappear for 6 months
I
or
mean,
something.
he stole your spiff to good eye tweet.
You
It's
did
true.
steal my spiff good eye tweet.
I'm sorry, man.
That was doing numbers too.
Yeah, it's a good tweet.
You're stealing
that's
my
why I
dad
stole
cap
it.
shit.
Yeah, you're the first person
the
to wear
first.
dad
Yeah,
cap.
odds you give your dad cap to Dave.
He hadn't been in fucking NASA Johnson Space Center recently, fucker.
It's been many years since I've been to the NASA. What did you call it?
It's LBJ, dog. Johnson Space Center.
Fucking calm down.
Didn't you
over
say
there.
your Johnson was out of this world?
I don't even know what that means, man. I don't know what that means.
Gogs.
Facts.
Gogs.
Gogs. Are you okay with us
Gogs.
making a Gogs hat?
Are we gonna do a GOG set? It's gonna sell 8. We're gonna sell 8 of them.
Can somebody Photoshop? This is really niche, but instead of David Goggins, it's David Goggs, but
Mhm.
it's just Dillon. It's just Glizzadente running alongside of a car, like yelling motivational shit at the person
Okay.
recording.
Does this hypothetical Photoshop have the hot dog with a 6-pack?
Yeah, it's very in shape.
It's
Hot
it's
dog.
annoying because just you guys saying that, someone's gonna go do it. And
No, they're
Why do they-
not. Our
I'm gonna
listeners
see
don't
it.
do
I'm gonna
that
see
kind
it
of
in 3
stuff.
hours.
Why do they sell hot dogs with a certain number in the packs and then buns with a different number? What's up with that?
It's a ploy to get you to buy more of one or the other.
Boy, in the back of my pantry, there's almost definitely hot dog buns that are expired.
Bullshit with how they do that.
It's crazy, dude.
We
Big
need a-
hot dog. Will you fix that?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about Boeing?
That's first on my list.
Do you pledge here right now on camera? We're giving you the platform to not take money from Boeing.
I saw they were developing a
No.
Boeing Wiener bus.
What's it called?
The Boeing Wiener bus.
Okay.
Why are they making a wiener bus?
But
Is
it's
it
just
gonna fly?
it doesn't have wheels, it just bounces on springs.
Air Force Glizz.
Air Force bun.
Air Force Bun. Air Force Bun is good. That's good. Write that down. Air Force Bun.
Hate it.
Yeah, I would too.
Hate it.
It's good enough that you should hate it.
Hate it.
That's gonna be good.
Now this is epic.
It's not.
Dude, Randy is having kind of an epic morning.
Yeah, it's just I got in here early for mail-in. I'm an hour ahead of you guys.
Wow, dude got here at 8:30 today.
He did
Dude,
double
Brady's
daylight
that's
savings,
crazy.
dude.
Hey, you're not the same.
Whoa, give him Employee of the Month. Dave, do you have a problem?
Oh yeah, a few.
Okay.
Oh, this is a segment. Right. So I told y'all that Rhodes is starting. Rhodes is my son, if you're new here. He's three-ish. Starting T-ball. Okay. With these kind of things, it's parents are encouraged to help. You're helping with Park's kid pitch ball, right?
Yeah,
Coach pitch?
coach pitch.
Coach pitch. So, and I'm all about it. I'm down. I'm going to go out there. I don't want to run the practice, but I'm down to shag balls, do whatever I got to do, hit some grounders, whatever.
Shagadelic, Davey.
Yeah. They're like that one dad who kept doing the bad Austin Powers. He's got it. Like, how do we get him to not come
It's
back?
good.
Here's the problem. Here's his first practice is like Sunday. Sunday after my procedure. My procedure being my procedure that will prevent me, in theory, from creating children going forward. And I want to go. I also don't want the other dads and moms to think I'm like lazy and not wanting to help out. But I also don't want to be the guy who emails like the coach, like, hey, here's the deal, bro. Or should I be the guy? Do I need to let him know, like, hey, I'm going to be at practice. You'll probably see me sitting there not getting up. And I may even have a pack of ice in that I'm sitting on. I'm going to be there. Just know I'm going to help going forward, but not this time.
You don't have to tell them like exactly what the procedure is, but a little email saying, like, hey, I'm going to have a procedure and I'm going to be on my ass for a few days.
I don't want them
It's
thinking
fine.
I got a bacchiotomy or something.
Like, I don't even know what that is, but yeah, don't mention the actual procedure.
Dylan, don't pretend like. Come on.
Like, what did you do after you got that thing bleached?
I was up and running the same day. It was fun.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No, there's not a.
No,
Okay.
there's no downtime.
Is there still that mark on the bleachers from the baseball diamond?
Come on, man.
No sliding for you.
So you're helping out with the team. That's sick.
Yeah, unofficially. I'm not gonna. Fuck.
You
Are you gonna bat him in
I
the
kinda
4
wanna-
spot?
Hey, I got a bat I can give you. A T-ball bat that Parks no longer uses.
Okay.
If you want it.
Yeah.
Pay,
Sure,
Paid
that'd be-
for.
that
Good
would
to
be
go.
cool. Is it broken?
No. Parks isn't in T-ball anymore.
Okay.
He had some
I
dingers
feel like
with it.
there's a catch here.
Yeah. Did you buy it with the company card?
There's no catch.
I mean, that's how you play baseball.
Just a bat, bro.
What's your Randy's problem?
Randy's on fire.
What's your deal, Randy?
What's your problem?
There's a man over there, and he's got the hot hand, and I think we need to just keep feeding him.
Mhm.
Do you think I should email the coach and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be there, but just know I can't. I've like been instructed. I'm not supposed to
Yeah.
running around." And
He's not gonna be like, oh, what's a procedure?
I might be.
You can't ask that.
It's HIPAA.
I don't ask. I try not to ask any of that stuff.
No, you can't.
Volunteer that to me,
You
player.
know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him you're getting a backiotomy.
No, I specifically don't want him thinking I got a backiotomy.
He's gonna be like, oh, he's the funny guy.
Dylan, look it up.
I don't think it's a real word. All right.
If you said procedure, like if someone said they had a procedure, I'm not like going out of that. If you said you had surgery, I'm like, oh, what happened? But like procedures, like I'm gonna keep my distance.
Okay. It probably didn't need to be said, but I thought maybe we could have some fun with it. We got your fun joke.
Yeah, we did.
It was a cool joke.
Cool joke.
I'm
Randy.
excited. I'm excited for T-ball.
You should go on SNL.
Should I ring the cool joke gong?
We do have a gong. It kind of pains me that it's for retail therapy. He can do it. Wow, it's loud.
We can use it for this too. We just need to find a use for it within these walls.
I just don't know if Randy's got the touch. He never played the gong in Ode to Joy.
And it shows.
Didn't want to say it.
I was a 6th grade trumpeter. That's about it.
I was a 6th grade trumpeter, he said.
2nd chair, bitch.
Why not first chair, idiot?
You were first chair skin flutist.
Skin flautist.
Is it a flautist?
That's someone who makes flautas.
That's the most fun you can have at a Tex-Mex joint. You know that, right? Not the skin flute.
They're
but
not that
flautist.
fun. Just a little fried.
Hey, I'll see you
Little fried-
Friday.
I like the
Taco.
idea of flautist more than I like flautist.
Man,
I'll say it.
They're fun.
They're dry, dude.
they're too crispy. It's like it's hard to bite through those fuckers.
It is.
you're so
Yeah.
boring.
There's too many layers of chip.
I wish you
That's
such
what
a
it
What's
is.
with all
boring
these layers?
piece of
Too
shit.
much layer of chip, dog.
You fucking.
Do we need multiple
There's
layers?
no layers to you.
Is this big tortilla chip?
They're fucking
Are
great.
they, are they forcing tortilla chips on us?
And the tortillas are getting smaller.
With our healthcare system, should we be eating this many tortilla chips?
A little too crispy. We're doing Trump now. This is the part of the show where we just derail dude, voices.
Let's hear
Was
from our
it-
friends at Stamps.
Oh yeah.
After the hype of the new year, we all settle into our routines. Some of those routines are good, some are bad. But for businesses who do a lot of mailing and shipping, You just got to keep moving. Stamps.com streamlines all your mailing and shipping to turbocharge your operational efficiencies. And Stamps.com, they have an app that's like the post office in your pocket. So you can stay on top of things even when you're always on the go. The post office, elevated. Postage rates, hey, guess what, boys? They just went up again. Not great.
Sheesh.
Not great. Luckily, Stamps.com has the best discounts in the industry. With the rates you can only with rates you can't find anywhere else. They have almost 89 up to 89% off of USPS and UPS. I don't know when the last time you guys shipped a package was, but 89% off of anything is pretty darn good. Plus, they automatically tell you the cheapest and fastest shipping options so you don't have to navigate all the different carriers. I always get really stressed out whenever I have to do that. Stamps.com makes it so much easier. I feel like a fool when I need to mail something, but then Stamps.com just makes it all so much more straightforward for you. It's a one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. It's a stress-free solution for all small businesses. Go check them out. You can use Stamps.com to print postage wherever you do business. All you need is a computer and a printer. They even send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. Keep your mailing and shipping moving at the speed of your business with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code CIRCLING for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code CIRCLINGBACK, all one word. Again, Stamps.com. There's a little microphone at the top of the page. Click that and type in circling back, all one word, to enjoy all the benefits. I got angry yesterday in the car. I have a group chat with some family members, and we really just put funny political memes in it.
Okay.
Like anytime a Rudy Giuliani thing happens, we always just put the photo of him standing in front of that like warehouse or whatever.
The Four Seasons?
Yeah, the Four
With
Seasons.
his hair dye dripping down?
Like the hair dye photo gets played. Like it's mainly just us making fun of Rudy Giuliani. But yesterday it got put in there that RFK is considering Aaron Rodgers for his vice president slot. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go.
I can't think of someone I'd less want to have as president than Aaron Rodgers. It would be absolutely brutal. Can you imagine if your number one most hated athlete? Like, can you imagine if what's that quarterback from Texas?
Garrett Gilbert.
What if Garrett Gilbert was vice president and he was one bullet away from the presidency? Wouldn't that just chap your ass?
That would come out of nowhere if it's Garrett Gilbert. It'd be very
He's
confused.
resourceful.
Be very
He's
confused.
carved out a
Like-
nice little career for himself.
I know RFK's not really in the mix at this point. He's just the third option. But like, I don't know if I want.
Buddy, he's in the mix.
Like, hey, we haven't heard, like we have a Kate Middleton situation going on with our vice president. We haven't seen him in 3 days. Oh, it's because he's just been sitting in a room in complete darkness.
I don't think that's something
How
he's
did we
going to
get here?
do again.
How
I don't
did
know
we
if that's
get
something you go back to.
Why is this happening?
It's
What?
probably a vax play, if I'm being straight up honest with you.
He's very outspoken about the vax.
And so is RFK.
okay.
So I assume it has ties there, and probably other politics start getting intertwined, and suddenly you're like, oh wait, he's really fucking famous.
Has he had comments about woke culture as well, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, he's got several.
Yeah.
But like Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna have a big November if this is the case, or a big October even. I mean, he'll be back on the field, right?
He could be back on the field right now.
Yeah.
He already has a job. Is he going to quit the other one?
I feel like you can't do both.
No.
I think if you've watched Full Swing, you understand it's really hard to do your sport and be like a politician at the same time, a la Rory, riding hard for the tour and playing very, very poor golf. That was one of the threads.
Didn't you
Not to
say you were
spoil
trying
it.
to find full swing on Skinamax?
That'd be good, dude.
Is Cinemax still
Cinemax.
around?
No.
Sure.
I don't think Cinemax is still around.
So the first episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, it opened up with HBO.
yeah.
Second one didn't have it on my TV. Maybe it was just my app or something.
Your broadcast
But I don't
TV.
like that they're getting rid of that from legacy HBO shows. I feel like you got to keep that on until they're all done.
I'm working my way through, by the way. I've watched 3 or 4.
I don't know what my problem is. I got 3 stacked up and ready for me, so I got to dip back in.
Yeah. When you mentioned Rudy Giuliani sweating,
Mm-hmm.
it made me think of the lawn gnome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like 2 or 3 behind.
Well, there's an entire episode of Frasier where Frasier's dad wants to start dating again, so he dyes his hair and he starts talking at a party to a young lady in front of a fireplace, and he just starts dripping everywhere.
We've all been there.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Is that like the spraying stuff?
Yeah.
That's like
okay.
it's changed since then, but
Yeah.
I always said that I would embrace the gray.
me too.
Every single gray hair or white hair that I find in my beard, I immediately want to get rid of. Like
Why?
it's just immediate.
Because you're gonna look like a Uber college professor.
You've complimented my gray and my facial hair.
You have
before.
more of it though that like makes it look like you have enough of it that it's a thing. You can't just like pluck them out. Mine are just
That's how they're gonna show up.
I know.
They're not gonna just. It's not gonna just change overnight.
Roll with it, dog.
I think I'm going to start doing just for men.
No.
The thing about it is that it's just for men.
Wait, didn't we?
L'Oreal.
I tried to have Sally pick up some
Oh,
just
yeah.
for men for me, and they stopped her at the door. I said, "Ma'am, you're not welcome here."
That's good.
We've actually started carrying that down at the saloon.
Just for men.
Just for men. Yep. I'll apply it for you.
Mhm.
First one's on me.
Wow.
Yep.
That's very generous.
You want a round of just for men shots? Don't use your hands.
Okay.
Little egg white in it.
Okay. You're getting.
I got a
it's
video of
getting
you. I got a
grosser.
video of you doing a
Egg
shot
white,
with
you
no
put,
hands.
You put that in a cocktail often.
No, I know.
You don't put egg white in cocktails?
I've never done that personally.
You're
I
not
do-
giving choosing rich.
Barrett, not a fan of the egg white in the cocktail.
Ooh, I like it.
He said it didn't move the needle for him.
Can we gas up his wedding photos? They look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hot man. What do you expect?
Yeah.
How about just the photos?
Yeah. The photos themselves look pretty good too.
They're good. It's a lovely couple.
Beautiful couple.
Kind of wish we had a wedding this weekend. It was fun having an Austin wedding.
Are y'all not going to vote for RFK because he works out in jeans? Be honest. Because he lifts weights in jeans.
In order to vote, I would have to
No shirt.
register.
Great point.
Oh yeah, Will doesn't. He's not registered to vote.
Yeah, if you guys want to join my campaign, it's unregistered to vote. Please go to stopthestealandstopthevote.com.
Can you unregister to vote?
I don't know. I think you can, but I think it's more of a hassle than just simply not voting.
Right. So no one does it.
I fell down a wormhole the other day of a bunch of people that live off the grid, and the girl's Twitter bio said that she's a 4th generation no social security number haver, and I was like, my first reaction was, wow, that's pretty impressive. My second reaction was, I don't believe you at all. I think you have a social security number and you're just doing this for clout.
How do you not get one?
You just don't get born at a hospital, and then you never register anything with anybody.
She's fumbling the bag.
If you're not born in a hospital now, like you don't get a security number.
What about
social
paying?
security
What about
number.
paying taxes? And
Well, that's my next question for her. Like, so you're just what land do you live on in upstate New York that you simply don't have to think about anything with?
She's a sovereign citizen.
Or insurance or employment.
or all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I think this is a trust fund girl who's pretending that she doesn't have a social security number.
Her parents work for Boeing.
Yeah,
I know that. Okay, I know what's happening here.
yeah.
I got this.
Like, what's your social security number?
I forgot.
One?
But like establishing credit, like all kinds of shit.
This fucker's old.
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
That's not nice, dude. One.
So what's going on at Boeing?
I'm the first person to ever have a.
Numero uno over here.
Sally and I were talking when we were on vacation. We were like, well, like, what celebrity couple would be most fun to like see at the pool right now and party with tonight? So I looked up like most famous couples, and the first couple that came up was Adam and Eve. I was just like, I don't think that would be that lit.
They're not going to be there.
They would have a lot of questions for us regarding the state of the world right now.
Come on down to the saloon. We got Adam and Steve.
That's good. I'm gonna edit that one out and I'm gonna re-record it as myself.
That's good.
Okay,
That's good, yeah.
go. Just do it now.
That's
Yep,
good.
Randy, mark that one down for Dillon's re-record. I think it's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by probably the sponsor that I have the most fun with, my friends over at Squarespace.
Oh yeah.
Sally knows that once I start editing the Squarespace site, she knows that it's going to be a long night for your boy because your boy loves tinkering, and they've got no shortage of places to tinker with. If you're not familiar with Squarespace, they're an all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. I signed up for Squarespace 10 years ago. I'm still using it today. I've never had a lapse in my account. You can check my finances.
Wow.
You create an account. You get a bunch of templates you can do. They have so many templates that you know your site will never look like somebody else's. You can just tailor it all. You can custom do everything from colors on the website to fonts. They have more fonts than you can wrap your brain around. More typefaces, I should say, for all of my typography dorks out there. I am one of you. You can also just store people's email addresses. You can send out a newsletter using that very email list. It's a beautiful thing. It makes everything easy. If you're a restaurant that's just starting up, you can even take reservations on there. They got so many different ways to use the site to grow your business, to establish your brand, just to put yourself out there. I think if you're someone looking for a job, you should just make yourself a website that's yourname.com and put all your dopeness up there. What's wrong with that? Don't you want to have control over the SEO surrounding your name and identity?
Seems like a good idea.
Just go do that right now. If you go to squarespace.com/steam for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/steam and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. It's so easy to register a domain on Squarespace. You just think of it, you type it in, see if it's available. Oh, not available. Oh, next one. Done. Easy. Game changer. I also think it's cheaper to register through them. Just go do it.
Damn.
Head over there. Dillon, what are you getting into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. Big weekend, actually. Our friend Klein will be in town. I believe at least one of you is playing. You are playing golf with them. I'm not. But Friday.
It's not Howard Dean.
But Friday we're going to enjoy some Mexican food with our friend Klein as a big group.
Tex-Mex.
It's giving flauta.
Tex-Mex.
You going poncho style or what, dog?
I might match that poncho.
What's on that short list for your order right now? You know they got some new items on the menu. Dave, are you
Yeah.
going to go bone-in ribeye?
Did anyone get it?
No?
I'm not getting.
You can't do that at a group dinner because then everyone's paying for your $60 bone-in ribeye at Matt's.
See, I want-
doing it at lunch. Will wouldn't let me.
I never stopped you from doing it.
How much is it?
You never even indicated you wanted to. I think it's $55
Yeah,
or so.
it's pretty
wow.
expensive.
Are you serious?
But it comes with an
Yeah.
enchilada, Playboy.
I mean, I would love to get it, but I don't want to. Look, you guys already bought my Edna's shirt.
What if
so-
we had him what if we split it? Got some tortillas with
how
it.
many ounces? Because you know I need at least 18 ounces
It's true.
for my intake.
I'll figure it out.
Anyway,
Oh, thanks, Randy.
So that'll be fun. Saturday, got a little St. Patrick's Day party out Dripping Springs way, which I will be attending, and I'm excited for that as well. I think you guys
Sounds
might,
like
even,
it.
might even be there.
Shout out to Micah. Happy 40th birthday, Micah.
Yeah, happy 40th.
Thank you, and I look forward to seeing both of you. All right.
And then Sunday, I get the homie back. We'll be chilling, man. Maybe practicing baseball. He's missing practice this week because he's in Arlington. So I'm gonna take him for some BP, some grounders, shit like that.
Home of the World Series champion, Texas Rangers.
That is true. I brought my Texas Rangers polo that you gave me to Houston. I wanted to wear it in Houston just to flex on everybody there,
Nice.
but I didn't end up wearing it.
All right. Well, thanks.
And that's my weekend in fun. Dave, how about you?
For those taking notes, Dillon almost wore the polo I gave.
I brought it.
That's
it was
big
in,
of you, dog.
It was in Houston.
That's big of
Shout
you.
out to the backer.
He
who
made the
hooked that
cut,
up.
dude. He traveled on the team bus,
He
but
could-
didn't get on the team
He
sheet.
considered.
Considered it.
Would you like to know about the ribeye before you start your weekend?
I'd love to.
It's $49.95, 16-ounce certified Angus beef bone ribeye served with house salad and your choice of cheese enchilada or steak fries.
Got to go enchilada though.
Yeah,
Who's
no
doing
one's- no
steak
one's
fries?
going steak fries.
That's
If
silly.
they did it with the side of Matt's fries, I think Matt's
That's
fries
awful.
is the sneaky most underrated thing that place has.
I showed y'all those fries.
No, you didn't.
The Matt Jr. potato. Yeah, I did.
No,
I
you
said, y'all
didn't.
got
No,
y'all
you
don't
did
know about
not.
this shit
You,
yet.
I wish you did,
They're
but
gas.
I wish you did, but you didn't, dog.
Yeah, I did.
I might actually be giving credit to. I think Sally might have shown.
Oh,
us.
stop. It was
I-
definitely me.
Why are you trying to steal valor from my wife, dog?
Dude, it was definitely me. Y'all didn't know shit about them. They rock your shit, don't they?
They
They're-
take
they
they
taste
take the
good.
fajita seasoning and they toss it in the fries and they chop up some peppers and onions and they're just delightful. They're really good to take
Oil, cook it in oil.
if you get a flour tortilla and you put the fries in it and then you put some of the bob on top of it, it'll wreck your entree, but just try it one time and tell me it's not just gas.
Game changer, man.
My brother-in-law even crumples up a bunch of chips and puts it on there for a texture play.
That's too much. Don't do that.
You don't need to do.
Don't do that.
It's a
Which
texture
one?
play.
Which one?
It's a texture play.
Drew?
I don't talk about them publicly,
Is it Drew?
except for when I talk about their orders.
That's a mistake.
I've seen Drew do it.
Oh, sounds like a juxto play
It's a juxta play, dog.
for me.
So what are you doing?
You know, inside each man, there's two wolves.
One of those wolves orders a 16-ounce ribeye from Matt's El Rancho.
I'm not gonna do it. But let me do it for a content point.
Do you think it's a good move if you like two people did it and you could split it up?
But what are we gonna do with that one enchilada sitting there? We're not splitting it. I'm not splitting
You
it
know,
on
the,
enchilada.
you know the guy with all the rings on his fingers is going to put another enchilada on there for you if he
And
knows
then-
you're splitting it.
and then he's gonna charge you for
He's
it.
going to charge you $17 for that extra enchilada.
Probably gonna charge you for 4 of them. And you're just gonna be okay with it for some reason because that guy's like Matt's OG. Thursday, I am going allegedly. We'll see. We'll see what kind of this guy's always going on hot dates and stuff. Supposed to go to K-Pot.
Yeah, I got
with
the
Randy.
hottest date.
Randy, explain
You.
what K-Pot is. Thank you.
It's a Korean barbecue, all you can eat type place. I don't know. It's new right by us, and it was going in for a while. And Dave and I talked about it, and he said that he would take me because I helped him build a smoker.
This
True.
place looks bomb.
It really does, doesn't it?
I wish you guys would do this on a different night.
It's up to Randy.
I'm willing to postpone if we want to get a bigger squad together.
I
don't
would
want
love to. This
But
looks
my worry is that if you guys move it, then suddenly we're really going into the territory of treading on your
My cheesecake factory
exactly.
anniversary.
And
that
so I
I'm
don't want to
also- yes.
suddenly take the Cheesecake Factory away because the entire company goes to K-Pot together and we just replace your dinner with that.
This isn't hibachi, but it does look like a fun place to go with a group.
It seems hibachi adjacent just from the scenario that you sit down at. I could see myself being full for days from here.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see if that happens. It's currently on the schedule, but it's penciled in, so you could always erase it. You
Sure.
understand how that
Sure.
works?
Yeah.
You
Very
follow me?
Very familiar with a pencil.
You follow?
Anyway, Friday. The man's coming in town. That's Klein. In fact, he might be here with us right now. Why don't you give me your mic, Dillon? What's up, man?
Oh, glad to be here.
We excited to play golf? You checked this forecast?
Yeah.
Looks a little
Well,
dicey.
No, the weather looks like shit.
It
Kind of
looks,
hope it rains.
looks better today.
I wish I could play.
messed up,
I
bro.
can't play. Dog.
Klein's sad.
No, dude, I don't get happy for people when they're doing fun shit. I get jealous.
You're only happy when it rains,
Yep.
famously.
Yep. I hope it's car path only.
Oh, God.
I hope the entire route's
Where
car
did we,
path only.
did we play ACC and it was cart path only?
Yes, we did. And then the last time we played back nine was car path only, and I ended up playing better. Maybe it's good for me to have that little walk.
What's the whole? I feel like it's like 2 or 3, but it's par 4, and you have to walk down from the cart path down like that huge hill.
Yeah.
It's a difficult hole.
It's
a great
when
golf
you have to
hole, but-
sprint up the hill and you're out of breath
It's
as you get in your
fucking-
golf cart. It's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
beating.
Yeah.
That one's tough.
That'd be easier just to walk the hole instead of doing car path only.
Friday night Matt's trending Flauta. We'll see what
not
if
getting
anybody else
Flauta.
wants to go ribeye with Daddy.
If we get full team buy-in, everyone gets a ribeye.
I'm not getting a ribeye.
My most expensive
Our
Matt's
table-
night was with Klein.
What if we asked them to put each ribeye on a giant tortilla chip, and so our entire table looks like a plate of poncho-style nachos?
Just one big order of it? That's kind of sick.
We'd have to get the jalapenos that aren't spicy that were made by the Aggies. What's their problem?
Did you see that? Were you here for
I
that?
was here for that, yeah.
Not good. Saturday, look, we're going to Micah's, St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully there's a frozen margarita machine. It's up and running. Been hearing about it for a couple years now. So
Sure as shit
I
better
don't
be.
like that you're throwing shade at my margarita machine while you're sitting right next to me, David.
you have a 0.5 interest in it.
I don't even believe it exists.
Damn.
All right.
Hey, this guy's shooting.
You're not allowed to drink. None of you are allowed to drink from the margarita machine. Dillon, you're guilty by association.
I'm going to put my mouth on it and pull the handle and just suck it down.
I don't want you guys even getting near this thing.
I'm sucking down that thing,
You're
man.
going to suck it down?
Yeah.
Commence suck down.
I'm going to put my mouth under the little nozzle. I'm just going to turn that thing
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Let's do those this weekend.
Should we?
What was the noise you made?
That was
Let's
me.
do a vortex.
That was me
beers.
almost gagging on the beer.
Y'all are going to look for me and be like, where's Dave? Did Dave leave? He ghost? Irish goodbye?
He just passed out in his home office.
I'm going to be in his garage, assuming he has one.
Ooh, let's make him open the garage.
Yeah. Let's just hang out in there, like leave the wives.
Yep.
And they're like, where do the boys go?
Yep.
Boys
They're in
are
the
sitting
garage.
there, they're just chilling.
They won't leave.
Just talking about shit, watching like viral videos on our phone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's your boy. My dad arrives in town tonight. He's traveling solo, like Jason Derulo. And he is going to not actually like him. He's still very much happy with my mom.
Right.
And so he's rolling into town. I don't know what we're doing, man. We've got a wide open schedule with him. Very excited to hang. I'm gonna have him assess my garden situation. Maybe we can go buy some flowers. Randy, if you want to tag along and ask him any questions, he's got just a ton of knowledge regarding gardening and flowers.
I'll ask him all the questions I want at Thursday at K-pop when he comes with us.
Perfect. So yeah, I don't really know what we're doing. All the plans that we've previously discussed are on the table. And I don't know. I was trying to squeeze in some Q with him. I was going to order from Franklin's, do a little pre-order, get a bunch of meat. But the timing of everything's not really working out great for me. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Might have to wait till next time.
I worry that you should avoid La Barbecue for a while if that's in play because Harry and Meghan were there.
It's true.
And I got a feeling they're going to get a bump from that. So
do you think there could be any like Pizzagate stuff that comes out of La Barbecue now that this is all coinciding with Kate missing?
Weren't they the ones that had like an ex-employee steal like briskets and stuff?
Yeah, that was them.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
They seem to have a good PR team because no one talks about that stuff right anymore except for Randy.
Except for Rand. Why do you remember that?
Wasn't there some like
I remember. I
embezzlement,
associate
too?
that with every
I
time.
thought it was like not tax evasion, but something else.
I think there was two. It was two separate things, but both like La Barbecue.
Show us the briskets.
He can't show us the briskets, can he?
Yeah, I don't really know. Pretty excited.
Good stuff.
Just hanging with the
Gonna
pops
be a
and the
good weekend.
grandkids. Yeah, not too worried about it. If we don't do anything, I'm fine with it. You guys see that tweet that asked if for a week would you take $100,000 to not step foot out of your place?
It seems pretty.
Everyone was just like,
That's the dream.
yeah. Are you kidding me?
After taxes, it's not that much.
Yeah. It's true. I would stay inside for an entire year if I could get $100,000 a week. That'd be easy. We pretty much did that during COVID.
Just never leave.
Yeah, fucking easy shit, dog.
Just stay in your
All right.
cave.
Yeah, you got the cave. What
Oh,
more do
yeah.
you need?
Oh yeah. You understand what he's saying?
Real
I
beaters
understand,
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.